Shalom, shalom. I want to start by giving all praises to the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. My name is Brother Napak from the Camp Prophets in Babylon down here in Tampa, Florida. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect and ones listening in. And I want to get into a short, quick lesson. I'm going to name this lesson, This Generation is Full of Disobedient and Unruly Niggas. All right? Because, you got this incident with T.I. and his son, King, where they got into an altercation, and his son was on a live, and it was all on live, their altercation, man, and this is his father, he's talking to, but it's all because, really, this nigga, he's spoiled, man. He's a spoiled brat. He never knew what it was not to have anything, so he doesn't appreciate anything, but not only that, but a lot of you niggas act like spoiled brats. A lot of these niggas in the world are like spoiled brats in the spirit, man. All right? They're wicked. They're disobedient and unruly, to where they disrespect their own parents, own people, or, even order, But you got that out here now in these days, in this age, in this generation. You had it before, but it's a lot worse, on a lot worse scale than it was, 10 years ago, back in the ancient times. It was a lot worse, man, because we're in the worst of times, a time like never before. All right, so you got a lot of niggas that be disrespectful, disobedient, don't really care, but, and it's not really too much about this post because you got, but this is an example of a disobedient, unruly nigga, man, to where he talks to his own father like this, but I'm going to go ahead and get into it real quick, show you this video, and get into the lesson.
I know you though. Know you. What's wrong with y'all? Why y'all doing that to me? Y'all know me. You know I stand on business. Why you even letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting him play with me like that? Why you letting him play with me like that? No, ain't no joking. Ain't no joking. What do you mean?
You are embarrassing yourself and your family. You embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself.
Man, get off me.
Hey, what is she talking
Man, get
about?
off me. Man, get off me.
Well, you can't do nothing with me. And you can do with me.
Sorry, man, as you seen it, you had it where he was, he got into it with his parents, and as he was, disrespecting, trying his parents on a different level and being on live with it, I really, his parents, they're all, they're going to that, they're going to the devil, Esau, Edom, so their souls to the devil, so it really doesn't matter. I really don't give a damn about them, man. You're going to burn here, if they don't repent. But, the gist of this topic is because there's unruly and disobedient niggas out in this, that's in the spirit, unruly and disobedient, dudes, man, out here, man, in this day and age, and on a lot worse level. So you got it where, King is what they call him, he's on live, and instead of, people, actually looking at that shit like, what the fuck, you talking to his parents like this, he doing this to his parents, they're laughing, man. They're laughing with him, well, they're really laughing at him, but at the same time, they're, egging it on. Like how one of the comments said on his live, they're hating on you because you're on live or whatever, And these are his parents, man. All right, these are his parents. All that should have been dealt with offline. So it's just like, people have no common sense nowadays. But I'm gonna get this scripture right here. It says, "This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of themselves, of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy." So in these days, man, these are perilous times. In the last days, the perilous times shall come, full of danger, full of, niggas, full of wickedness, these are the last days, man. All right, and it was describing the type of men that are going to be in these times. Lovers of their own selves. They don't give a damn about nobody. They're selfish. They don't really care about their own parents, their own brother. They don't care too much, man. All right. It says covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemous. Kind of like my mom called, but now to get back into it. Verse 2, it says, "For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy." All right, and you got boasters, that proud niggas, that's just so proud they don't think of no one but themselves, man. All they see is themselves being at the top. All they see is themselves being in the winning spot, and will push anybody else down. That's doing good for themselves, man. All right, and that's what you got in this generation, man. You got that in this generation, in this age, in this time, and it's starting to show a lot more. You had the little thing, brothers didn't know, with the King Sid, the YouTubers were posting about it, exposing that guy, how selfish he was, ruthless he was, how fucked up he was, man, and it was all behind closed doors, and it all came to light, So a lot of those things will be put to light as well, man, But this is the day and age that we're in where you got disrespectful ass niggas, man. I heard you got disrespectful ass niggas, that don't care about, anyone else, but their own selves, man. God, let me see. I got this too as well. Because you had it, where, King, which is T.I.'s son, he was disrespecting his parents, man. All right, and they make that shit a norm nowadays, man. They make it a norm, where you disrespect your parents, you don't listen to your parents. The scriptures tells you to honor and obey your parents, man. All right, so I'm gonna get this. Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 1. It says, "Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Honor thy father and mother, which is the first commandment with promise, that it may be well with thee, and thou mayest live long on the earth." And you got niggas in this day that don't honor their parents. They don't, obey their parents. They don't respect their parents. So how much more will they respect, other brethren? Respect their own brother. Respect their own people, And that's just that's how a lot of niggas live in this day and age, man. That's how they live. That's how their mindset goes, man. They don't even respect their own parents. So why would they respect us? Why would they respect another brother? Why would they respect, a man that's over them, man? All right, and that's, like I said, a spirit of disobedience is amongst Israel mainly, man. All right, it's amongst Jake, man. All right, because from the beginning, we disobeyed the Lord Yahweh and disobeyed His commandments, laws, statutes, and we were stiff necked. We didn't want to listen. We was too prideful to listen to anybody, man. So this junk been going on, man, but now it's on a way worse level, man, than before. All right, where Jake just disobeyed the Lord, don't really care for the Lord, don't really care for, knowing the knowledge. Now they don't even know. All right, are they really to know? Back then they knew. People. Jake knew, man. All right, they knew who the Lord was, man. All right, and they still disobeyed the Lord. You know what I'm saying? But even with that, they will still try a little bit. Our people, our people now, they don't give two shits. All right, they wouldn't try at all. They don't want to listen. They don't care. All right. So you really have that spirit amongst Jake overall, man. All right, disobedient to their parents, disobedient to their own, the people that raised them. All right. This King guy, T.I.'s son, he was raised given everything. He never experienced a time where he had nothing, a time where he couldn't, receive anything, where he never experienced that. He never experienced, suffering. So what does that raise? That raise a spoiled kid, man. All right. Where he doesn't understand suffering. So everything he does, it's because, he had it, man. So he doesn't understand what suffering is like. He don't understand what it's like, and that's why he disrespects his parents, man. All right? Probably didn't get no whoopings as a child, no ass whoopings as a child. And so now he's just, might as well call him a bastard child, man. All right? As if he had no father, man, because he's not disciplined. He's unruly. It says, and ye, fathers, provoke not your children to wrath, but bring them up in the nurture and admonition of the Lord. All right, so if T.I. would have put his son, around, scriptures, understanding the Lord, he not even in himself, but this is how the scriptures tells you to raise your kids, man. All right, to put them around in scriptures and the admonition of the Lord, to understand the Lord, to know the Lord, to get to know the truth, the gospel. All right, it would have, that's what you call, A1, parenting, man. All right, that's valid parenting, to teach your kids of the scriptures so they can know how to live, how to know what they expect in this life. It says, servants, be obedient to them that are your masters according to the flesh, with fear and trembling and singleness of your heart, as to a Mashiach, not with eye service as man pleasers, but as the servant of a Mashiach, doing the will of Yahweh from the heart. All right, we're doing the will of the Lord from the heart, man. We're doing this from our heart, from our minds, from our actual, because we want to do this, man. This is not forced. It's not something just to get eye service, not to be no man pleasers. This is from the heart, man. All right, ultimately to please the Lord. Doing the will of the Lord Yahweh from the heart, man. From wanting to do it. From persuaded, where you persuaded from the beginning, and you just motivated to want to learn more, want to do this truth, want to, be on fire for the Lord Yahweh. It says, as to the Lord and not to man. All right. Arsalaki says, doing the will of Yahweh from the heart with goodwill, doing service as to the Lord and not to man. All right. So you're doing this to the Lord and not to man, not for man to see you. All right. It says, knowing that whatsoever good thing any man doeth, the same shall he receive of the Lord, whether he be bond or free. So whatever good thing you're doing, you're going to receive, of the Lord. You're going to receive the same of the Lord. The Lord rewards, according to what you do. If you out there being a nigga, he gonna reward you a nigga's price. All right, have your life hell. That's why you see a lot of Jake getting judged, man. All right, because they're being rewarded for all the sins and iniquities that they're adding upon each other and they're doing in this world on this side, man. They're being rewarded, man. All right, but that's all I really want to get on that. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I wanted to get into a short, quick lesson. Just touching on that. Because I just seen it in the spirit of the post with T.I. and his son getting into altercation. You had the kid, on live, man. All right, showing everything that's going on. All right, that's fucked up, man. That should be done in private. But that's how this world is run now today in technology with the iPhones and the new technology phones and stuff. They record and put everything to the internet, man. They take everything to the internet, man. All right, but kind of all I want to get on that. I want to give our praises to the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. I want to give the honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone, peace and blessings to all elect. Shalom.